Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant on A Spartan Dream, a movie about a guy in 1987 that's got to sell a house in Greece, or perhaps fall in love. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So, it's kind of a complicated story, but interesting. Young man wants to go to college, and his dad can't afford to send him there. But they have a house in Greece where I think his dad used to live, and then they have family. So he goes there to sell it, where he meets a beautiful woman, beautiful Greek woman, her, and she doesn't want him to sell the house because I think one of their relatives is living in it, and he's lived there his whole life. Maybe the American father's brother or something. So he changes his mind. Doesn't want to sell the house, but then there's something to do with the Spartans. Apparently there's like a gold crown or something that they're trying to he's descended from Spartans, I guess. They're trying to move the gold crown back to where it belongs. So in order to win the heart of the girl, he gathers up the Spartans to take the crown back. Then he ends up in jail. And I don't know, does he ever get the crown back and win the girl? I think he wins the girl. So it's a weird mix of like a coming of age movie, going to a foreign country movie and exploring your roots, and kind of history and romance. So there's a lot of cool stuff in it. And it takes place in 1987. So interesting. Interesting. So first act, I mean, it pretty much breaks down like I said. He's living in America, working in his dad's diner. And for those of you who don't know, a lot of Greeks will run diners in America. It's kind of like a thing. At least it was. I don't know if it still is. I think it still is. And but they have this house back in Greece. I think one of his relatives lives in it. Maybe one of, I don't know. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a friend and it's her grandfather or something. So he wants to sell the house so he can go to college. And this is in 87. But when she finds out, he falls in love with her, but then she finds out he's going to sell the house, and it's like, oh my God, you're doing something terrible. So the second act is he decides that the girl's more important to him than college and the house. So he needs to win her back. So he hears about this Spartan thing, and he contacts the cab driver who brought him in, who for some reason he thinks is a cool guy, and he comes up with a plan to take back this crown as a Spartan, because he's a Spartan and I guess they're all descended from Spartans, and that'll win the girl back somehow. So he does that, but then at the climax of the second act, he gets arrested. She still doesn't love him. Everything's falling apart. He's not going to go to college. And then somehow, I think it works out because it's a light, fun movie. I like it because it takes place at a specific time. You've got some Greek stuff here. And you've got this love story. It looks fun and interesting. And it's got some history, and you can't go wrong with that, I say. All right, let's see what the IMDb says about it. There it is, A Spartan Dream. And there's some of it's in Greek, but not a lot. Directors M. Achilles, Michael A. Nichols. Writers Leonidas G. Demas and George Demas. So I think these guys are all Greek. They all sound very Greek to me. I don't recognize any of the actors, but that's okay. So yeah, I would see this. This looks fun. Looks interesting. And it's got like a lightness to it that I really enjoy. And it is a bit of an Odyssey. So there's a lot of sort of metaphors about Greek stuff in it. You got the Spartans, you got an Odyssey. Here he is talking to the real estate guy. Guess there's some development going on. This is the cab driver who becomes his friend. And here they are dressed as Spartans. A Spartan dream. Probably, if you're lucky, it might come to an art house near you. Otherwise, I would look for it on streaming. Totally would watch. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for our other two videos today. Tomorrow, Saturday, I will be at Mood's Farm in Mullica Hill, New Jersey. Now, I'll check my weather app because it looks like the weather is going to hold. Yes, they're now predicting sunny skies for tomorrow for the most part. Very low chance of precipitation. So I think we're good for the Blueberry Fest. So come on out for the blueberries. Don't forget they've got a blueberry dessert contest. And after it's over, free blueberries desserts. They've got blueberry jam donuts, blueberry milkshakes, and of course, copies of the Pineys. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.